that relationships will often end in disgusting. I know you want my love, but there's nothing to discuss. I don't need you in my life no more. I don't need you in my life no more. I got no money, it's getting sunny.
Baby girl's soft curls. He leans in and presses warm kisses on her face while caressing her back. He instinctively wrapped his arm around the sleeping female and pulled her closer, snuggling into her. I love you so much, Petal. I love you more than anything in this universe, sweetheart. Taeyong whispers in her ear. Taeyong grabbed his phone and checks the time. It's 9:30 a.m. He slowly gets up off the bed, not forgetting to kiss the Petal on cheek before heading to the washroom. Once he was done showering and brushing his teeth, he enters the bedroom with a towel around his waist, his wet hair and tattoos full on display. His Petal was awake by then but hiding inside the duet. He chuckles and made his way to the bed and sat down. "Good morning, my love," he said huskily. "Good morning, babe." She blushes. "Hey, let me see you, sweetheart. Why are you hiding from me?" They inch forward and slowly remove the duet. His Petal peeks out of the blanket. "What's gotten my baby all red?" Taeyong raises his eyebrow, causing his Petal to wink. "Nothing, Tete." She fiddles with the fingers, averted eye contact with her boyfriend. Taeyong wasn't having it. "Hey, look at me, baby." Turn her head towards him. "Do you have a fever, baby?" He gently touches her forehead, but it wasn't heating at all. His Petal shakes her head, mumbling a small no. "Then what's the matter, princess?" He softly lowered his tone, which wasn't a good idea for his baby because her face became even more redder. "Nothing," she says and proceeds to look away. "You don't want to tell your babe?" He frowns a bit cause his Petal always tells him everything. "It's embarrassing. I don't want you laughing at me or anything." She winks. "Never will I ever do that, baby. Tell me what's going on." He caresses her cheek. "Okay," she gave in. "I had a dream last night." She pauses and gazes into Tae's eyes, causing his heart to skip a bit or two. "And what happened in the dream, my love?" It's embarrassing to say. She nibbles on her lower lip and turns her gaze away from her boyfriend. "Hey, what did I say before, Bubble?" He muttered. In the dream, you made love to me," she finally said and covered her face in embarrassment. "Baby, nothing is embarrassing about that, The male leans forward and pecks his Petal on the lips. "Really?" She traces the tiger lily tattoo on his arm. "Of course, princess." "Can we do it?" she whispers, and surprisingly, they heard her before. But he wanted his Petal to speak up. "I can't hear you, baby. What was that? Can you make love to me?" She spoke in a whisper. "Really, my love? I don't want to hurt you in any way," he said, guilt already consuming him. "No, I'm ready, Tae." She crawled into his lap and dug her face into his neck. Jungkook held his Petal tightly against his leather chest and moved his other tatted hand down her waist. "Are you sure, Flower?" "Yes, I'm sure, Tete." His Petal voice muffled into his skin. "How about tonight after work, They tenderly kiss her cheek. "Is it okay with you, Bubble?" His Petal nods and her head and fiddle with his lips piercing. He grabs her finger and peck it again and again. "I love you," he says. "I love you, Tete. Go freshen up while I make you some breakfast, yeah?" He kisses her temple as she crawls out of his lap. He walks into the closet and he made breakfast for his Petal and himself. He sat up on the table and ran up the marble stairs into the shared bedroom. "Baby, breakfast is done." He breathed, seeing the beautiful sight in front of him. His Petal, a white towel wrapped around her small frame. Okay, I'll be down soon. She slyly remarked and averted his gaze from his tattooed, shirtless male. They approached her and planted a kiss on her shoulder, his hand making their way to her waist. How did I get this lucky? A dangerous man like me having someone so pure and beautiful in his arms like that? He whispers. They. His petal whimpered and placed her hands on his. So beautiful for me, only for me. He showers her neck and come here, my love. He draws his petal lips to his and closes the gap between them. She hangs her arms around his neck. They held her face as their tongues tangled with one another. He sucked it, turning from his petal. The pace of the kiss quickens as he deepens it. The room, once quiet, becomes audible. He bit his petal's lip and, holding her tightly against him, the pair soon parted for some air. They glanced at his petal, who looked so wrecked from just a makeout session. His lips parted, red and swollen. Her chest moving up and down, her face flushed. Gosh, she drives him crazy without even trying. Look at you, so gorgeous, he said, causing his petal to wane and hid her face in his chest. I'll be waiting for you in the dining room, baby. Go, dress up. He pecks her forehead and exits out of the room. After a while, he heard the patter of slippers on the marble floor. He rose his hand to find his petal dressed in his black hoodie and leggings, which hugs her thighs very well. Come, baby. They patted his lap and his petal happily placed her bum on his thigh. He dug his nose in her neck, inhaling her sweet scent. He plants a few kisses there and begins feeding his petal, not forgetting to feed him as well. Do you like it, darling? Very much, eh? His petal nibbles her cheeks full of omelette. So adorable for me. He cooed and pecked his petal's fluffy cheeks. After breakfast was done, he went upstairs to get ready. He places his black suit on and unbuttons his shirt 3 button down, places his ring along with his. Once done getting dressed, he went downstairs to find his petal in the lounge on sofa watching TV. Really? He went and sat beside his petal, who immediately snuggled into his warmth. I'll see you tonight, Mana. If you need anything, let me know. He plants a lingering soft kiss on her temple. Okay, Te. She plays with the stones on his finger. Can I ask you a question, please? She gazes up at him. Te's eyes were always sparkling and welcoming, full of love and tenderness, only for his petal. Ask me anything, baby. She bit her lip and hesitated for a moment, afraid Te become upset with her. Hey, don't be afraid to ask me anything, sweetheart. He kissed her lips for a while. Why can't I go out alone? He thought for a moment. He can't really say his enemies that won't use her, and if they find out his love, they'll use her. He didn't want his precious baby to panic. He wants to keep her away from this dark world and give her anything she wants to do. And he wants to keep her safe and happy. Okay, baby, you know how your babe is famous, CEO and wealthy man in this country, That's true as well. The female nodded her head with a smile on her face. I don't want you to think I'm keeping you captive, sweetheart. She cuts him off with a kiss on his lips. They melted as their lips molded together perfectly. He feels so warm and vulnerable. The fact she has on him is explainable. She is the only one who can make him feel this way. The only one. I won't think it at all. I was just curious, that's why I asked that question. Baby, you make me so happy and you are doing anything to keep me safe is what I want, because me being safe means I'll always be here. His eyes glistened, causing him to blink away his few tears. Really, baby? She wiped the tear and lit his face with kisses. I love you so much, so much. They nuzzle his nose into hers and tickles her sides. His petals trembles in his arms and no, it tickles. She laughs even more and blows raspberries in her neck. My lovely. He pecks her lip and grabs his car keys from the table. I'll see you tonight, baby. He waves and blows her a kiss. His petals blush and wait, trying to hide her face. Love you, the mafia male muttered. Love you more, my babe. She giggles. He went out of the garage and chose his car, Bentley Moleza Bator. He hopped inside and sped off the walk. Once he arrived in the park, she went into the bathroom to get herself ready. She showered, brushed her teeth, and shaved. After that, she put the lingerie on and removed the scrunchie from her hair and ruffled it up, making it look more appealing. She put some perfume on her neck and placed the robe on. After making the bed, she went downstairs and sat on the sofa. Her face reddened when she heard Tay pull up. What if he doesn't like it? She fiddles her finger, not focusing on the door. Walking inside, I'm home, princess. I missed you. He removed his blazer and planted a kiss on his petals, plum lips. I missed you more. Tay, how was your work? She kisses back and crawls into his lap. You know the usual. She smells so good. He plants a bunch of kisses there, causing his petal to whimper. You smell so perfect, my love. He whispers. Really? A red hoe. Of course, Bubble. He pampers her face with pecks, making his petal giggle. I want to show you something. She stood up and tightly clenched into the robe. What is it, my love? What if you don't like it? She pouts as her eyes cast down. I'll love anything you want to wear. Baby, anything. Hell, you're already perfect. Okay. She removes the robe, appealing what's underneath. Tay choked on his breath when he see his petal's appearance. To say Tay was stunned would be understatement. Holy, baby, look at you. My petal is so astonishingly beautiful. This excess topped them all. I'm even speechless. He stands up slowly, his eyes never leaving her. He approaches her shy baby and admires her gorgeous body. He scans her and their eyes finally met. You're so beautiful, sweetheart, he lowly said. Thank you. You like it? She asked shyly. I love it, baby. It's perfect. You are perfect, my wife. He leans in and presses his lips into her. He caresses her back with his thumb, dipping up a kiss. His lips is stuck inside the mouth and did some exploring. She caught his tongue and sucked on it, giving him groan. Gripping her waist, the kiss soon becomes sloppy, and the pace quickened. He nibbles on her bottom lip. So stunning. Tay's hand make it down too.